Did you know that most of what we know about Norse gods like Odin, Thor, and Loki comes from one man? And he wasn't even a Viking warrior? This is the story of Snorri Sturluson, the medieval mastermind behind Norse mythology. If you love mythology, ancient stories, or just cool historical facts, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Today, we're diving into the life of a guy you've probably never heard of, but you owe your knowledge of Norse mythology to Snorri Sturluson. Snorri Sturluson was born in Iceland in 1179, during a time when stories were told, not written. People shared myths by memory, passing them down through generations. But that tradition was starting to fade, and Snorri stepped in just in time. He was part of a powerful family, well-educated, and quickly rose to be one of Iceland's top political figures. He even served as the country's law speaker, kind of like a head judge or advisor. By the 1200s, Christianity had spread across Scandinavia. The old gods, Thor, Odin, Freya, were being forgotten. Their stories weren't being told anymore. Snorri realized that if no one wrote them down, they'd be lost. So he took it upon himself to collect and organize the myths, explaining the old gods, the creation of the world, and the epic tales passed down by Norse skalds, the poets of the Viking Age. Snorri's most famous work is the Prose Edda, basically a guidebook to Norse mythology and poetic storytelling. It's where we get most of our modern knowledge about Yggdrasil, the world tree, about Ragnarok, the end of the world, and of course gods like Loki, Thor, and Odin. He wrote it in a way that helped Christian readers understand the old stories, using clever comparisons and explanations. Without this book, we might only have scattered clues about what the Norse actually believed. But Snorri didn't stop with mythology. He also wrote the Heimskringla, a history of the kings of Norway, blending legend and fact in a way that shaped how people viewed Viking history for centuries. He described the deeds of legendary kings, their connection to the gods, and the power struggles that shaped the Norse world. Snorri wasn't just a writer. He was involved in serious politics. At one point, he was caught in the middle of power struggles between Iceland and Norway. Sadly, this part of his life didn't end well. In 1241, Snorri was assassinated by men sent by the Norwegian king. He was considered a traitor, but his legacy as a writer would outlive the politics. Think about it. Almost everything we know about Norse mythology today, from school textbooks to Marvel movies, can be traced back to Snorri's work. He turned oral legends into written history. He gave structure to scattered stories, and he made sure that the Norse gods would never be forgotten. Pretty epic for a guy with a pen, right? So what do you think? Was Snorri Sturluson a hero of culture, or just a really smart writer? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more stories about mythological legends and the people who kept them alive, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more videos on the way you won't want to miss. If you like Snorri, wait until you see this hero over in this video.